I'm sure you're well aware of what distance and speed versus time graphs are, but allow me to show you a few tricks which could come in handy. But first, let's look over the basics in a newer light. Remember that the area underneath the graph is the x-axis distance multiplied by the y-axis distance. So in a distance-time graph, the area under a graph would be the time multiplied by distance, or distance multiplied by time, which won't actually mean anything, whereas in a speed or velocity time graph, the area would speed or velocity times time, which equates back to distance. However, it is very important you know that specifically, the area is the change in distance, or distance covered between where you found the area. For example, if you found the area between 6 minutes and 12 minutes, you would find the distance covered between 6 and 12 minutes as the object moved at the speeds it did for that amount of time. Another way to think about it is if the object was at a certain point at 6 minutes, and its speed kept changing as depicted in the relationship with the graph, and reached a certain point at 12 minutes. What is the distance between these 2 points? Don't worry if you're finding this a little difficult, it is quite abstract, but let's keep going. If we had an acceleration time graph, we could do something similar. We know that the y-axis is acceleration and the x is time, so acceleration times time is speed. If we were to find the area under a graph between 2 points in time for an acceleration graph, we would attain the change in speed. It would not be a single speed, as that wouldn't make sense if the object was accelerating, and if we found the area between 2 points in time instead of 1. Now, on to gradients. We know that the gradient is found by dividing the change in y over the change in x. For a distance-time graph, the distance y over the time x will find you the speed. Similarly, for a speed-time graph, the gradient would find you the acceleration. If you were to do it to the acceleration, you find the rate of acceleration change with time. You don't need to know this, but it may help you understand graphs a little better, as dividing by time each time will find you a deeper rate of change. In short, multiplying by time finds you the area, whereas dividing by time finds you the gradient.